Okay, let's get back to replacing the ball joint here. First off, I just want to show you the few tools that you need to work with, or that you need to start with at least, or you should have to do this, because some of them are a must-have, and some of them are more of a luxury, I guess. But one of the first things is that you definitely have to have lighting. Once you could have your shop could be really well lit. Mine is not. Could be really well lit. But once you get a carpet here and you're not on a hoist, you're just a few feet off the ground, and you get underneath the car and you start looking at stuff, the car is shading everything. So it's dark. You can't see that well. So you need some form of light that's mobile that you can move around. And pretty much every shop I've ever worked in uses most of the mechanics would use a trouble light. This is a trouble light. It's got a pretty good size long cord on it. You can get them longer, but this one's pretty decent. And plugs in a regular receptacle. And normally you would have what's known as a rough service bulb in there, which looks like a regular light bulb, but the filament is a little heavier in them, so that, you know, when you move this around, this gets moved around a lot, bumped, banged. The light won't blow out as easy as a regular household light bulb will. You put a regular bulb in here in your house, guaranteed within 2 or 3 minutes, you're going to blow the bulb. They're just too sensitive. They're not made for any kind of impact. They're meant to be stationary. They go in the socket and they don't move. That's it. And then they last quite a while. Put them in a mobile light like this and they won't last long. Now, the rough service bulbs look exactly like a regular household bulb, except on the pack it says rough service. They're a little more expensive. Some people consider, oh, that's expensive. But I mean, you know, for what you're getting, the price is not that bad. I mean, you're talking, you know, maybe a couple dollars more for a 2-pack of those, or a 4-pack of those, than what you pay for household bulbs. But then again, you put them in here and they last a lot longer, so it's worth it. Now, they don't last forever. They will blow after extended use, and if you do drop the light, occasionally you'll blow a bulb. And that's what I did in this one. So now I've just got your standard, what we call our standard bulbs today. They're a little different than what they used to be. I believe it's I don't know if it's LC, LED, I don't know what it is. It's not LED, I don't think, but it seems to be one of the most common bulbs right now. I don't think it's rough service, but I do believe that it's probably more rough service than your standard teardrop shaped house light bulb. We're going to find out, because this is what I'm going to use. The nice thing about the trouble light is it actually has a hook, so you can hook it where you want it to set. You know, a lot of times it's a challenge to find a spot on the car where the light's, you know, where you want it to be, but for the most part, you can usually find a spot. It's pretty good. If worst case scenario, you can tilt the light the way you want and lay it down. It's got a cage on it, so even though it does get hot, it's not going to get hot enough to burn anything unless you leave it there for an extended period of time. But so yeah, and then the cage also protects the bulb too, in case you do drop it, bang, you know, it kind of helps some, makes it last longer. So that's your trouble light.